Hello, this is a quick demonstration on finding scholarly articles using the database ERIC. Before we get started, we want to point out one helpful resource available on the library homepage. If you ever have library or research-related questions, just click the red Ask a Librarian button on the right side of the screen. Here, you can chat with a librarian in real time, email or call us with questions, or schedule an appointment to meet with a librarian for one-on-one research help. If you're an online student, you can still schedule an appointment to meet with a librarian via phone or video conferencing. ERIC is a database that allows you to search and access research in education and related fields. To access ERIC from the library homepage, click on Subject Guides under Quick Tools, then choose the Education Subject Guide. Here you'll find a list of recommended databases for research in education. For this demonstration, we'll be searching in the first database listed here, ERIC. The best way to search in a library database, including ERIC, is with keywords, the most important concepts, issues, or ideas related to your research question. For example, let's say you're interested in researching adult students for this paper. While you could search using the term adult students, you know from course texts that adult students are often referred to as non-traditional students, so this could be an additional keyword to use in your search. Your research assignment points you towards some additional keywords you should use when searching. You will complete a literature review on the group's unique characteristics, college experiences, practices that promote success, barriers to success, and common institutional interventions. Now that you know what information you're looking for, you can add characteristics, experiences, success, barriers, and interventions to your list of keywords. You then might add key terms we're using in class. For example, student success is often measured by educational attainment, degree completion, persistence, and retention, so you could examine those terms to understand how those issues relate to your student population. Given that ERIC is a database for research concerning education at all levels, you might also want to use the terms higher education or post-secondary education in your search. Since you're researching several aspects of the campus environment for your chosen population of students, you'll need to perform a few different searches in ERIC. For example, you can search for non-traditional students and characteristics to find scholarship about the characteristics of this group of students. However, you'll perform a separate search when looking for scholarly articles about interventions for students. Keep in mind, though, that an article you find when searching for information about the characteristics of your population could also include information about their experiences, barriers to success, or retention as well. This comprehensive approach of searching with a variety of keyword combinations will increase your chances of finding the most relevant information to answer your research question. Let's go ahead and search for success and non-traditional students. This search gave us 646 results, but you can go one step further in narrowing them down. Your assignment requires you to use at least 6 scholarly articles, so you'll want to check the box next to peer-reviewed under Limit To on the left side of the screen. This leaves you with 191 results, all of which are scholarly. You can now begin looking through your results. When you see a title that interests you, you can click to view more information about the article, including an abstract that summarizes the content. If you read through this abstract, you'll see that this particular article deals with technology as a barrier to success for non-traditional students. It also touches on institutional interventions for dealing with this barrier and increasing student success. Once you've read the abstract and decided you're interested in reading the full article, you'll be able to access it in one of 3 ways. Often, you'll see a button that says PDF Full Text in the left corner of the page. If so, just click this button to view the article. Other times, you'll see a link in the record next to Availability, which you can click to access the article. If you don't see a PDF Full Text button or a link next to Availability, you can click on Find It at U of L to see other full text options. If you ever click this link and don't see an option to view the full text, that means we do not own the article here at U of L. However, we can still get it to you through interlibrary loan. If you're unsure how this process works, or if you're ever having trouble accessing any article, just ask a librarian. If you don't want to read the article now and instead want to save it for later, you'll see some helpful tools on the right side of the screen that allow you to email the article to yourself or save it directly to your Google Drive. You'll also find a cite option here, which you can use to find the APA citation for your bibliography. This has been an introduction to finding scholarly articles in the database ERIC. If you have any questions while conducting your literature review, be sure to ask a librarian.